What's up, everybody? In this review, I'm going to focus on a deselect diorama here featuring characters from Wreck-It Ralph. I've actually been wanting to review a deselect diorama for a while now, and I just so happened to catch this one on sale at GameStop, marked down pretty heavily. In fact, I think it was marked down about 67%. So yeah, that was a very good deal on this, and I'll talk some more about the pricing later on and how I think that affects this particular line. So deselect actually means dream select, and the company that makes this line is Beast Kingdom. So you see here that I went with Wreck-It Ralph, and this is one I did have my eye on out of the Disney ones that they have available. Right away, I gotta say that I really do like the packaging. Instead of just a straight up clear plastic, it sort of has like a pink tint going on to match the color scheme. Then you see the pink going on around the packaging. They even have a pink silhouette to match up with the diorama on the side, on the side of the packaging. Something else they did with the packaging that I appreciate is that they actually do have a background that does match, again, the theme here of Wreck-It Ralph. So again, I know some people may think that's nothing major. It's just a little touch though that I do like, and I think that, you know, some people may get these and actually keep them in the packaging. So it is nice that they do have that background going on. Now, taking a look at the actual diorama, right away you see that it is very colorful. It definitely evokes the movie very well. The proportions of the characters are on point. You know, Wreck-It Ralph, of course, being much larger than Vanellope. That makes a lot of sense. I really like the design of her car. You know, pretty much all the details are there. And if you know the movie series, then, I mean, you know how on point this actually is. And then, of course, with this being a diorama, that means the elements around them fit in very well also. And they had these sort of candy-like elements. Of course, this is very reminiscent and very much inspired by Candyland. So they have a lot of nice details going on around them. Even up under the car, you can see that it actually is like on a racetrack. There is a lot of very nice little touches to this. I will point out that I really think that if a young child got a hold of this, they could tear it apart pretty easily. There are a couple parts on here that feel slightly flimsy, you know, maybe not too bad if it's just sitting there, but like I said, I really think if a child got a hold of this, they could really tear this apart. So if you were going to get one of these, I think it's best to make sure you put it up kind of high, you know, out of reach of, you know, younger children. Now, if you have never seen these before, there is one thing that is very surprising about the deselect dioramas, and that is the size of them. They are much smaller than pictures may have you believe. And I know the first time that I saw these up close in a comic book shop, I was just confused initially, to be honest. I did not realize they were so small. And you see it here next to a Funko Pop. And yeah, I mean, it's really not much bigger than a standard size Funko Pop. Again, that is very surprising. So that's where I want to get to talking about the pricing. Like I said, I got this one marked down 67% basically because these usually go for $30. And I got this one for $10. And that $30 price tag for the size of these, even though they have great detail, I just don't feel like that's necessarily reasonable. Now, some of you may feel different. That's completely up to you if you think that each one of these is worth the $30. I think that if they could get it down to 20, you know, maybe 22, I'm not even sure if I would go for these at 25, you know, even though they have some nice detail, and actually some of them have a lot more detail than the others. But yeah, once you get too far past $20, I think that makes these a little bit tough to accept the pricing of. Now, I'm definitely not going to say that they should be priced like Funko Pops because they definitely have more detail going on than that. But still, at the current price, most of these being $30, that's just a little bit tough to swallow. But overall, like I said, at the deal that I got for this one, I really do like this. I will be honest though, I'm not a big time Disney collector. You know, so I mainly got this in order because, I mean, for one thing, it was a great deal, so I couldn't pass that up. But also, I knew I was going to do a review, so I went ahead and picked this up. I've done the review at this point, obviously, and I think it's time for me to go ahead and pass this along. Even though I just got it, you know, I'm going to pass this along to somebody that would appreciate it more. And, you know, preferably somebody that actually really does enjoy Wreck-It Ralph. So this is what I want you to do in the comments, because Wreck-It Ralph, you know, at least the first movie, really does focus on old school video games. So what I want you to do in the comments in order to enter the giveaway is let me know what is your favorite old school video game, and make sure you explain why. If you just say the name and you don't really say anything about it, or you just say such and such is cool, I'm not going to consider that an entry. So let me know your favorite old school video game. And when I say old school, I'm going to say it has to be before let's go back before the year 2000. So this has got to be before the year 2000. You know, I'll let it go up until in the 90s. I think that could still be considered old school. But yeah, definitely has to be before the year 2000. Again, let me know what is your favorite old school video game, and make sure that you explain why. You know, all the usual things will apply along with this. For this particular one, I am going to make this international. I'll do it international, you know, because again, I'm trying to do that more often on my channel, because I do have supporters around the world, and I really do appreciate that. And of course, if you're under the age of 18, make sure you get a parent's permission to enter this giveaway. And I'll probably let this run until, let's give it till mid-month. We'll say just around mid-month. I'm not going to put a specific date on it, but around mid-month, I will let you all know who is the winner. I will choose one comment. And remember, as always on my channel, if you say anything directly about the giveaway, then you will not be entered. If you say the word giveaway, if you say I hope I win, if you try to contact me about it, you will not be entered. So yeah, just enter if you're interested, and that's all that you need to do. You know, to me, that just keeps things very simple and positive. Before I move away from deselect, I do want to share a couple of the other ones here with you. Like I said, most of them have a Disney focus. So you see a couple here. I really like the Fantasia one. I think that one looks excellent. Toy Story one is pretty much on point as well. Of course, they got Woody there on the RC, which is a very nice touch. They got the Lilo and Stitch one. I kind of wish that one had that it actually had Lilo on it. I think that would be nice, but you know, it's still cool looking regardless. And then a couple more here focusing on classic Disney stories. So we have Alice in Wonderland. I really do like that one, you know, especially that it has the Cheshire Cat on there. Would have been nice if it had the Mad Hatter. I know that's maybe asking for too much, but I just really love that character. The Beauty and the Beast one is exactly what you think it would look like, and I definitely like that. Little Mermaid is on point, and of course they got Snow White there as well. And you know, they probably could have done even more with Snow White, maybe try to fit in you know, some of the other characters, but I guess that would have been a big challenge though. So yeah, the Snow White one works as well. I definitely like that she's actually standing on an apple. That's a really nice detail there. And then there are some Marvel ones as well. Not nearly as many Marvel ones as Disney ones, but yeah, they do have a couple of Marvel ones. And the ones that you see here, I think I've seen the Iron Spider in a store, and I've seen Thanos as well. They don't quite have as much detail as the Disney ones. I mean, you can kind of see that already. I still like them overall, though. If I found them marked down, you know, at a more reasonable cost, then I could see picking these up. And I even like that Iron Man 3 one. I know a lot of people are not a fan of Iron Man 3, but I did like that armor, that it was very different for Iron Man, you know, having mostly the gold color, and the way that it you know, imitates that scene where his mansion got destroyed. I like that. So I could actually see picking up all of these if I were able to find them at a reasonable cost. Before I close out this video, unfortunately, I do have to do a redrawing for the 30K giveaway, because the winner who I drew last time did not claim their prize. So hopefully this winner will claim the prize of the Iron Man figures that you see here. And you will see the winner's name up on the screen. Again, I'm going to give the winner, I'm going to say 3 days, you know, about 3 days or so, in order to get in contact with me. And, you know, hopefully they will go ahead and claim their prize. You know, I'm really trying to actually give these away. So hopefully this time the prize will be claimed. And remember, of course, I just put out there this other giveaway opportunity for the Wreck-It Ralph diorama, excuse me. And of course, I do my monthly giveaways as well via my Patreon account. So, you know, I'm putting a lot of opportunities out there. People just gotta make sure they watch the content so they can actually claim their prizes. But that is going to do it for this video. You see here also two other dioramas I want to share with you real quickly. You see the Frozen one here, and then you also see that Dark Phoenix one, which I really like the Dark Phoenix one, the way that they did that. Her hair and the fire kind of blend somewhat together, and you know, the phoenix rising up over her, that just looks phenomenal. So I really do like that, the way they detailed that there. But I really want to hear not only your giveaway entry, but also let me know what you think about the deselect dioramas. Are you interested in these? Would you pick any of these up? How do you feel about the price point? Definitely give me some feedback on that. I look forward to reading your comments. You know, good luck with the giveaway. Of course, there can only be one winner. You know, and like I said, mid-month we'll find out who that winner is. But again, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.